You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by nobody. We're sold out of the haunted Sioux Falls stuff.
Oh, you're kidding?
It's done.
Well, what? Okay, well, what do we do now?
I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Start making things
We
up.
can't make noises.
Son of a gun.
Ooh.
Brought to you by Your Name Here.
Hey, yeah, become an advertiser. Reach out to Dan.
605-933-1980. Operators are standing by doing absolutely nothing. Friday in your little faces there, Smalls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice to see you wrapping up
Friday.
another epic week here at Sunny 93.3. Birthdays today. Richard Dreyfuss.
Oh, yeah, he was in Jaws.
I always liked him.
Using lots of stuff.
Holland's Opus.
Yeah, he's just kind
What
of a
about
short
Bob?
little cranky guy. He's 74
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
today. Winona Ryder.
Yeah, that's
She's 50.
she's from
Right.
Minnesota.
Yeah, from Winona, Minnesota, actually.
I knew that.
They named her after the water tower.
That's what you tell me. I don't know. I believe
Look it up. I don't just make stuff up, John. You know that. Homer Simpson is 64. Actually, the man who provides his voice for decades and decades, Dan Castellaneta.
Yeah, he does several of the voices on that.
He does.
On that show.
What a nice gig, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You walk into a sound booth, here's a script, get her done, whatever, and here's a
Good
pile of
gig
money.
if you can get
Have
it.
a nice
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Speaking of money, or lack of, this day, 1929, it was in all the papers. Wall Street stock market crashes.
Heard about that.
Black Tuesday, triggering the Great Depression.
Yeah. That's
It's
bad.
close to home. Told the stories that that wiped out my great uncle Wally.
Oh wow.
A stockbroker landed on his fruit cart.
Yikes.
Oh
I see what
man!
you did
If I
there.
wasn't me, I'd want to hang out with him.
I want to hang out with you.
There you go. 1945. This is just kind of amazing. This day, 1945, the first ballpoint pen goes on sale in the United States.
Really?
They used to dip them in inkwells.
Things you never think about.
Here's a little background on that. Manufactured by Chicago's Reynolds Pen Company.
Nice.
That pen was offered originally by the Gimbel Brothers department store in Manhattan. They ran a full-page newspaper ad for the ballpoint pen. Thousands of people swarmed the place. They unloaded 30,000 of these pens in the first week, 30,000, at a price of $12.50 a pop, which was some pretty big do-re-mi back in 45.
Yeah,
For
it
a
was.
ballpoint pen?
Yeah.
Now we give them away for free.
Holy cow.
Something like that, I guess, would be along the lines of, Apple's got a new smart.
I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, that was big technology.
You got the new technology, the ballpoint pen.
Yeah. Yep. They would end up buying initially 50,000 pens, and they sold every darn one of them in under a month.
That's awesome.
Nuts.
Very
I thought
cool.
so, too. Speaking of pure numbers, 1988, this day, China announces... I wish I were making this up, but I'm not. China announces medical breakthrough, a herbal male contraceptive.
Okay.
That country now has approximately 1.5 billion people. So either you guys just didn't buy it, or like most things made in China, it doesn't work.
Oh, wow.
So I know, you know, we all know. We just bounce ahead.
Going to do that. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
In the past year, did you find yourself drinking more often? The stress of the last year had that effect on many people. If you're struggling to get back to normal and get the booze out of your daily routine, there is help. TimeForRehab.com would love to help you find the best option for you. There are many different programs. TimeForRehab.com will do our best to match you up with the program that will work best for your needs. Learn more at TimeForRehab.com. We want to help. TimeForRehab.com. That's TimeForRehab.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. And Dan, what do you find interesting on this fine Friday?
I was looking up, do you guys have any phobias, like a fear of something, anything?
You know, not really.
I didn't think so either until I tripped over this little list simply called phobias. Things that people actually, these are real phobias. And I went, yeah, this is me.
Okay.
I have got a dose of, no kidding, Phthalasiphobia.
Phthalasiphobia?
Which is?
Phthalasiphobia is a fear of the ocean or deep open water.
Oh.
I've been on one
Heidi-
cruise in my life, and I was not comfortable with the whole thing.
Heidi has a little bit of that.
No, I'm not afraid. I just get sick.
Yeah, when she gets in the ocean. because she almost got drowned
But
in
I'm
Mexico
not afraid
once.
of the water.
No, I didn't get
or
queasy
being
or
out
anything
there.
else, but it was more of I'm a little bit terrorized here looking at all this water because I'm not seeing any land and I'm not happy about this.
You never want to go deep sea fishing with Heidi. Let me just
No, you
take
don't.
my word for that.
Some others that I think are kind of interesting. Ooh, and especially going into Halloween here. Tapophobia.
Tapophobia.
Tapophobia. It's the fear of being buried alive.
That would be terrifying.
It would be bad.
I don't walk around every day afraid that somebody's going to bury me alive, but I would be afraid if that ever happened to me. So I probably have that fear. I don't
A little
know.
anxious.
Yeah.
Thinking about it right now, I wouldn't like that, so I probably would be afraid of that.
And apparently this also does affect some people. Phonophobia.
What is
Fear of
phonophobia?
sound.
Really?
Fear of sound.
They're probably not listening right now.
No.
That would be awful.
That would be bad.
Let's see. I like this one. Ombrophobia.
Ombrophobia.
It's really kind of an environmental thing. It's initially the fear of rain.
Oh.
But that can also include snow, cold, wind,
Okay.
stuff like that.
When I was a kid, I was afraid of tornadoes, big time.
Yeah, that's up there too. That would come under the ombrophobia.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I was so afraid of tornadoes.
Let's see. What else do we have here? Strange. This is a good one. Isotrophobia.
What is that?
That's the fear of mirrors, or more specifically, the fear of seeing your own reflection.
Wow.
Huh.
I don't have that either.
And finally, myrmecophobia. Myrmecophobia.
Okay.
The
Yep,
fear-
that's the fear of ants.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Yep.
How about uncles?
I have a.
I knew John would say that. I was ready for him. Just waiting for him.
I actually have a nephew, Sam. Is terrified of ants.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know
Terrified.
that. I got to go get me some ants.
Well, heck, they made a whole movie out of the arachnophobia thing, which was spiders,
Spiders.
correct?
Spiders, I
So
guess.
just different insects. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Very good.
Okay, just thought that was kind of interesting.
And that is why we refer to this as stuff Dan finds interesting. I'm John with a fun comparison. Some puppies are purebred and they cost more. Others are more affordable. And then there are free puppies. Nobody really knows where they come from, but they're free. In the advertising world, it's like that too. There are some super expensive ways to advertise if you can afford it. And there are some free things you've probably tried, but those dogs rarely work. Radio is kind of like that middle puppy. Affordable, will snuggle with you, and hopefully not pee on the rug. Radio advertising. Super affordable, a great investment, and man's best friend. Try it and let BetterResultsAdvertising.com bring your message to life. Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. And we were at Kaladi's last week. We went there and had a nice little
Yeah,
time.
I'm ready. Like I say, it's been kind of my my little satellite office for well over a decade now.
And I'll get your free flag Friday. I just realized Dan asked for that like 15 minutes ago.
Well, it's not like we know what we're doing.
Guess who didn't do that yet, Dan?
You didn't, John.
I didn't do that.
You
but I'll have
didn't
it.
do that, John.
I'll have it while you tell me what you're telling me.
You know, you can't swing a DUI without hitting a craft brewery in this state anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
You really can't. And the numbers are out, according to vinepair.com. They went through every single state in the union and decided which was the best craft beer in every darn state.
Okay.
And guess what? It ain't a Sioux Falls place.
Really?
It's not. Nope. We got to go out to Rapid City. Congratulations to the Lost Cabin Beer Company.
Oh, wow.
With their So Dank IPA.
Really?
Huh.
Apparently, it's a West Coast style flagship IPA, mosaic and blah, and a bunch of words I don't understand. They're basically taking beer and I don't know, they put pine trees and asphalt in it.
Maybe not quite those things, but something.
Absolutely crazy. And yeah, can I get a glass of your Lost Cabin IPA? That'll be $27.
Yeah, really.
Well, that seems fair. So Dank recently actually received a score at National Brewery Competition of 87 out of 100, which is actually pretty darn good.
Nice.
Now keep in mind, according to the latest beer report, although there are certainly a lot of suds drinkers in the great state of South Dakota, still the best-selling beer, the mainstay of what people drink the most of in South Dakota, is Budweiser.
Oh, cool.
Budweiser.
Just a regular bud.
The regular bud, man. It's buds for you. So there you go.
Do I get to announce the Free Flag Friday since I didn't send it to you?
You sure can, John.
Yes, John, please do.
Wait till we game on.
Try to write it down and pass it to you.
Free flagpole and all the hardware you're going to need to get it done from Maximum Promotions. We love this. Who do we got?
So usually you announce it and I clap, so that means you get a clap. So the winner of the Free Flag Friday is Laura Lee Viet. Viet. Laura Lee Viet. Congratulations.
Laura.
There you go. You win all the stuff Dan was just telling you
Get
about.
that certificate to you and can fly that with pride.
You can indeed. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour with Dan Farris.
Many new students sign up for credit cards that are not very good. Have a conversation about how to properly use credit so they don't learn this lesson the hard way. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Want one that offers points? We have those. Want a card to help you build credit? We have those too. bettercreditcards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. They can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture. We're going to brighten your day right now with some positive news. This time of year, it's Halloween weekend. You hear Dracula say, "I want your blood." Well, they're not the only ones. And the good news is you can save a life. We've got the American Red Cross that would like your blood as well, redcrossblood.org. And I've got Sue on the line, and you guys need blood right now, don't you, Sue?
That's right, John. Thank you so much for having me on today.
Absolutely.
People can help right now, and it's really important because we have an emergency blood shortage right now. So it's a great way to help our communities because blood is essential to the health of our communities and the people that live in them. And so we're really encouraging people who have not donated yet this summer or this fall to schedule an appointment and roll up a sleeve.
And now that summer is over, fall is here, winter will be here soon. I know this is a time of year when there's a higher demand and not quite as many people donating, but it's super simple. Tell them how easy it is, Sue.
Well, the first thing to do is to schedule your appointment. That's really important. We want to make sure that we're planning ahead and that you have a really positive experience when you come to donate. Just like when you go to the dentist, you make an appointment so they know you're coming and have the supplies and the staff there that they need. Then you check in. You have a little mini physical. We check your hemoglobin. We check your temperature, your pulse, your blood pressure to make sure you're healthy the day that you come in to donate. And then the actual donation itself, you're on the bed. It only takes about 5 to 10 minutes. And then you get to have cookies and refreshments before you leave, and you can leave knowing that you've helped save someone's life during that's less than an hour out of your day.
And I'm looking right now, if you go to redcrossblood.org, you can make a donation appointment there. Is that the best way? Just go to that website and find one that works for me?
That's absolutely the best way. And then people can choose a donation appointment that's convenient for them and that's near them. And, if you can't come out this week, schedule your appointment for further out. The need for blood is constant, so that's never going to go away. We need to replenish that blood supply all of the time.
And I see that there's some as far out into December even. So if you're saying, hey, I just donated, but I'll be able to do it again here in a couple of months, you could go on there and just kind of get planned way ahead.
That's right. And with the holiday season coming up, it's really important to do that. We do see a dip in donations usually during the holiday season as well. But it's also the perfect gift to give someone. You're helping save their lives or giving them more time with their loved ones. So it's a great way to think about giving back in a really meaningful way.
Sue, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today, and thank you for doing what you guys do.
Well, thank you for encouraging other people to come out and give. And I want to give a shout-out to Sioux Falls. They've been wonderful. We have many company sponsors who host blood drives on an ongoing basis, and I know they'd love to see you at their places. So schedule an appointment.
And if somebody would like to schedule an appointment to have a blood drive at their business this fall, how do they do that?
Well, you can go to our website, redcrossblood.org, and you can say, I want to host a drive. There's a button that will navigate you to that. Just put in all your information and someone from our office will contact you.
Very, very nice. Sue, again, thank you so much.
Thank you, John. Take care.
Absolutely. Again, Sue is with the American Red Cross, and there's a blood shortage right now. So if you would like to roll up your sleeve and be a hero, you can schedule an appointment at the website redcrossblood.org. It's super simple, it's super easy, and it doesn't take a long time, and you could literally save a life. Again, the website redcrossblood.org.
Merry Christmas! Oh, you're not ready for that yet. How about Happy Halloween? At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all of the fun holidays throughout the year with funny, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we have a gift idea for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day, whether you buy these weird gifts or not. It's worth checking out. Just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
It's time now for the newsiest news we do. It's time for news with Dan Farris.
We're not shoe leather banging on desk demanding answers. I don't know how I missed this story because it's pretty darn big. There was a huge drug bust.
What?
Sioux Falls last week, and it totally was not on my radar. I'm going to start firing people.
Oh, yeah. What kind of bust were they drugging?
No, this is really a big deal. Authorities seized about 62 pounds of cocaine.
62?
Whoa!
Last Tuesday. Yeah, I'm not
Holy
talking.
buckets.
There's a little gram laying around
Whoa.
here. That's 62 pounds of.
So that's like going
Way
into
to
business
go,
kind of. They were selling
boys
this?
in blue.
Yeah, it's a small child.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Reporting two Texas men now in custody after being apprehended Tuesday, attempting to transport more than 60 pounds of cocaine into Sioux Falls. Arrest happened Tuesday afternoon. Highway patrol officers pulled over a vehicle suspected. Actually, they'd had their eyes on these guys because this little investigation started some months ago.
That's
Okay.
Some
fantastic.
drug pipeline coming into our city. And there you go. After searching the car, police found 62 pounds of coke, handgun, paraphernalia. According to authorities, the two suspects, no names, initials only, 34-year-old Lennon Arturo Robles Parra and 29-year-old Isaias Lorenzo Santos, arrested, charged with possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute, possession of paraphernalia, possession of firearm, while committing a felony. Now, always keep in mind, our form of justice dictates folks facing criminal charges are innocent till proven guilty, but I saw their mugshots.
I saw their mugshots. They're guilty.
And if they were caught with 62 pounds of cocaine, what's your other excuse?
And guns.
Don't know where that came from.
It's my cousin's car. Anybody up for a little sports?
Yes.
Yes.
A little sports action. Never talk about the WNBA, but we may as well. The season is over, actually. It wrapped last week. The Women's National Basketball Association, the Chicago Sky, took the Phoenix Mercury 3-game championship series. But here's the hubbubbery.
Okay.
Following that series, because there was indeed some hubbubbery. The Mercury has been fined $10,000 by the WNBA for snubbing the press conference after the championship game. Mercury players and coach and staff was no-show at the presser, so the WNBA
Were they
says...
the winners?
No, the losers.
Oh, okay.
They were the losers.
See why they didn't want to be there.
Okay. Anyway, $10,000. Now, here's the skinny. According to ESPN, who aired the games, those 3 championship games, playoff games, an average viewership of around 500,000 people, which is basically barely a blip in pro sports viewership. In other words, I doubt the Mercury even has $10,000 to pay that fine, they're setting up a GoFundMe page. From the sunny 93.3 News Desk, I'm award-winning journalist Dan Farris. Reminding you, it's news. It's news to me. Hey, thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.
In the past year, did you find yourself drinking more often? The stress of the last year had that effect on many people. If you're struggling to get back to normal and get the booze out of your daily routine, there is help. TimeForRehab.com would love to help you find the best option for you. There are many different programs. TimeForRehab.com will do our best to match you up with the program that will work best for your needs. Learn more at TimeForRehab.com. We want to help. TimeForRehab.com. That's TimeForRehab.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, October 29th, 2021. Equity markets bounce back Thursday following Wednesday's slide. The onslaught of earnings reports continues to be better than expected and is lifting investor sentiment. While inflation is a big part of the story, margins are holding up and earnings remain strong. So long as the scenario remains intact, the S&P 500 should continue to move higher, but there is a risk. The PCE index is going to be released today, and that could put an end to investor euphoria. Rising prices and inflation are already cutting into the volume of business done by retail companies. If the PCE indicates hotter than expected inflation, the outlook for future sales and earnings will sour. Next week, the deluge of earnings reports will continue with additions of some key economic releases as well. The non-farm payroll report is due out Friday, and there are a lot of other important releases due out next week as well. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.